Hi artists, Miss Flashier here for week 19. We are going to continue with landscape. Remember, landscape is a picture of land or a natural setting or a setting in nature. Okay, so for this week we are going to make a winter landscape. So you're going to need your cup of white paint, a Q-tip if you have one. If not, we're going to use our little pinkies. You should have either of these blues, either the dark blue or the light blue or both. If you have both, choose which one you would like. If you have brown paper, use it. Couldn't find brown paper, so I'm using a little bit of thin cardboard. And for one of the trees, then I found the black and a little bit of this off-white color, not totally white. So you can use any of those for your trees. The first thing I did was I cut my black paper into a tall rectangle. After you get it to the rectangle, this is our background. Once you put your tree on there, if it's as long as the paper, your tree is going to go off the paper. So I want to cut it down a little bit. So you're going to need your scissors. You're going to, remember we talked last week, the tree at the bottom is fatter than it is as it gets up to the top. So I'm kind of making it skinnier as it goes up. I'm going to cut this extra tall piece off, and I'm going to make it skinny on this side too. And then go back down to the base, which is a little fatter. So this is my tree shape. So once you make your first trunk, you're going to use your glue stick that you have in your art kit, and you're going to glue your tree on your background branches. So I have some strips of the black paper, some of them from where I cut them off from the sides of the tree, and these are going to be our branches. So I'm going to start with the first one from what I cut off. Going to put glue on it away from my good paper, and then I'm going to stick on this branch. Okay, and then I have this one already from cutting off the tree. I'm going to put it on here. And then I have these strips of paper, and I'm going to cut them into branch shapes as well. And then I am going to glue them on. Okay, so now I have a few branches. I'm going to cut some more. I'm going to put you in time lapse. And all I'm going to do is take all the branches that I cut off and put it on the tree. Okay, artists, so you saw me put my first tree down. Now I'm going to make another one. I'm going to use the brown cardboard because I couldn't find brown construction paper. I'm going to put you in time lapse, and you can watch me do it again. So right now what we're gonna do after you get your trees on in the first step of this. Okay, so your trees are done and we are ready to use our white paint. So the stuff I gave you in the cup, open it very carefully. If you have a Q-tip, you can use a Q-tip. you can use the paintbrush from your art kit, from your watercolors, or you can use a little finger if you don't have either of those. Okay, so it snowed a couple days ago in our forest, and so I have the paint on the Q-tip or brush, and I'm gonna paint some piles of snow around our tree. Okay, so a little more snow here. I'm going to paint it all the way across the page. If you want, you can paint a little hill that goes behind this tree, so you would stop it and make it go back down on the other side. Okay, I'm spreading that paint out because I had a lot there. If your white paint is a little dry in the cup, you can just add a little water to it and it'll be fine. So now I'm going to take the extra paint that's on my Q-tip and put some snow on the branches. Okay, so tree has snow, ground has snow. Now we need some snow in the sky, so you're just going to take your Q-tip and dot it around. No Q-tip, little finger. You can add a snowman to your picture if you want. You can add a bunny, some more hills. This is now your painting, and you can do whatever you would like to finish it off. Can't wait to see them. Have a great week.